Hi guys, my name's Elliot and welcome to the first Web Wednesday of October. The nights are officially drawing in, the temperature is definitely plummeting, but the news is just as toasty as ever. Let's go. Now we'll get straight into something that really cheered us up on this gloomy Wednesday afternoon, and the news that Google has thrown out some serious shade to their rival search engines. Now many of us open up a web browser and don't even notice Google's colour palette or their logo. It's completely second nature to us now. But there are some people out there that actually use different search engines. Think of Yahoo, Ask.com or Bing. And Bing is the one we actually wanted to talk about today. Now let me ask you a question. Can you guess what the most searched for term was on Bing? Do you think it was COVID-19 symptoms, how to use Zoom, or what countries are on the green list? All of those would be pretty good answers. But it's actually Google. It's currently a large court case ongoing for Google, who have faced a €4.3 billion fine from the European Union for abusing its market power. The EU has actually accused Google of using its Android success in the smartphone market to make Google the default search engine. But Google's got a pretty good answer for this, and it says it's simply the most popular search engine. And their argument is that people use Google because they want to, not because they have to. Google's market share in general search is consistent with consumer surveys, showing that 95% of people actually prefer Google. That must have caused some serious bruises for the guys and girls at Bing.
A robot?
Yes.
What are we going to do with a robot?
Now we go from one controversy to the other, and this next topic has caused a fair share of that. Amazon has officially launched this Astro, a $999 robot which is squat with two wheels and a rectangular screen that features two orbs for eyes. And it'll do things like watch your home and join impromptu dance parties, if that's the kind of thing you're into, of course. This being Amazon, there's a good reason to be skeptical about it, especially since Astro is essentially a giant camera on wheels that will watch everything you do. The cutesy and smiling face relies almost entirely on facial recognition, as well as its owner's behaviours to work out its next actions. In its announcement video, Amazon says Astro is designed to give peace of mind to its owners, and when a user purchases the robot, they're asked to enrol their face and voice, as well as the faces and voices of other people who are likely to be in the home. This way, Astro can learn who is supposed to be there, and more importantly, who isn't. And this is the best part, because if Astro detects something that is out of the ordinary, such as seeing a person that it doesn't recognise, or a sound like glass breaking or a fire alarm, it'll actually go and investigate further, and that'll include following the unidentified person around the home. We're just imagining this awkward looking thing with a giant smile on its face as it follows around a burglar in your home, taking all your prized possessions. Now we all know this product is made entirely to sell more products, and whilst we've seen other products like the lovable Roomba become part of the family, we can't see this one making the same impression.
Yeah, pretty good, and this one feels good, you know, in the way that we managed to do it as well.
Now let's take a look at a motorsport that requires some serious bravery. Rallying in general isn't for the faint of heart. Hurtling a stripped back hatchback down a gravel road with only trees, spectators and the faint sound of your co-driver to guide you truly is ridiculous when you think about it. But the Finnish rally takes it one step further. In the past 70 years, only 8 drivers born outside of Scandinavia have actually conquered Rally Finland. Such is the unique challenge that the spiritual home of rallying presents that is traditionally favoured with drivers that grew up driving its fast gravel stages. In fact, until 1990, Carlos Sainz broke through for Toyota. Every single iteration of the rally was actually won by either a Finn or a Swede. With that in mind, hearing that a Welshman won every single stage during this year's event is all the more impressive. Elfyn Evans' talents have been known for some time, having won Rally GB as long ago as 2017, and only missing out on his maiden World Rally Championship win earlier that year in Argentina by 0.7 seconds. Upon moving to Toyota for 2020, he won on his second start in Sweden and led the standings into the final round at Monza, only to fall at the final hurdle in a duel with 7-time champion and his teammate Sebastian Ogier. Therefore, winning the Rally of Finland was a truly special moment for the man from North Wales, and one that he believes is probably the highest point in his career so far. So what makes the Rally of Finland such an important event to win? Think of it as the Monaco Grand Prix of rally events. It's the jumps and the sheer relentless pace of the stages that make it special. The compact hatchbacks can scale jumps that even Travis Pastrana would be scared to take. And they do all of this while hitting the rev limiter in top gear. The fan footage from this event really shows the raw speed of the event, as cars dice between century-old trees and huge rocked banks. Evans' win will make him only the second Briton to win one of rallying's most prestigious events, following in the footsteps of Chris Meek in 2016. And with just 2 events to go and only 24 points between him and his French teammate Sébastien Ogier, the battle really is on. Let us know in the comments, do you think Evans has got it for this year's title? And as always, thank you so much for watching guys, and stay tuned for next week where we bring you more news. Take care.